Swing it over to Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Hey guys, well, Jordy Fernandez was just reviewing the plan with his team. He told his guys, quote, "Do not get complacent. No coasting to the finish line here. Stay on the gas, keep the energy up, and close it out." Coach doesn't just want them to hang on to this lead. He wants them to extend it.
Thank you once again, Allie. Takes the three. Good on the three-point shot.
Confident and composed on the three-point shot at a critical juncture.
Down in the low post. It goes.
I'm not sure who was supposed to be on him that possession. I mean, apparently neither did the defenders.
For the three. The shot off that time.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Wasted no time on that shot, but it's off the mark. Gone 1 of 5 from the field here in the fourth. A lot of misses, just the one make. Lets it go from deep. And the ball goes out of play following this shot. And so it's Mike Brown here calling timeout. He's not taking any chances. He wants to huddle them up right away. Both teams making substitutions here. We're in the final quarter of play here, 3 minutes in. No dice from the high post. Gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. Lets it go. And dead on that time. Beautiful shot. 23 points in the game.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Pass to Perez. From outside, off the mark.
Boy, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
Oh, yes, he did. 5 up and 5 down for him so far.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Always plays hard until the final whistle, no matter what the situation is.
And guys, there are some you can give that shot to, but let's be clear, he's not one of them. Terrible job there by the D.
Nailed from three-point land.
3 triples in the first half, 3 in the second. Boy, do they add up.
Right wing, shoots. It goes straight through with the switch.
And just a step ahead of the D in that possession there, making the pass. Nice assist.
Takes the 3. That shot off.
It hasn't been his best game, but his team is still doing just enough to be up.
Shoots. No good. they've gotten into a pretty good groove, going 6 of 10 here in the final quarter. From 17 feet away.
And hustle like that is why he leads this team in rebounds tonight.
And let's be honest, guys, rebounding is about want, and he is playing with 110% effort.
Trying again. He gets the bucket on the way in.
The tenacity on the interior, just battling, bringing that effort and will for second chance points.
And Mike Brown decides to call timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the fourth quarter. Takes the three, and down goes the three.
He is pouring it in this quarter. Maybe double team and shoot at this point in time. Triple team to do.
Leaves it in off the window.
And that solid play in the paint continues here, guys.
1:52 left in the fourth quarter of this one. And that one falls.
And that's right in his wheelhouse. Looking to make an impact when it counts.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
Does not go. Gone a disappointing 2 of 6 on 3-point attempts here in the fourth. And he gets it to go.
And you want him taking big shots for you in big moments. That one was as easy as it gets.
Yeah, it's clear why they go to him in these moments. They know he's going to deliver for them.
From 12 feet. No good.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
You aren't exaggerating. You don't get to 20 rebounds without having a special talent for grabbing misses.
Down he goes for 3.
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
They'll be trying to take as much time off the clock as they can.
Exactly. Expect to see longer possessions from this point on. And you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
It's deflected. When they foul intentionally, they're going to have to do that now again and again. They're not in the penalty yet.
Had to foul, and on that occasion to stop the clock. That's the enemy in this situation.
And they go to the intentional foul.
14 foul.
Take a break. 2 seconds.
He doesn't hit the first, and that was the one they really wanted. He's got one more, though. And he ends up making the second, and that gives them a 4-point cushion. And so Mike Brown calls a timeout. Turning here to our analysts, what factors, guys, come to your mind?
Yeah, trying to get back in this thing, they need a score.
Yeah, it has to be fast. They got to take the first good look they get.
Beyond the arc. That does not go. And now they foul and stop the clock.
9. Second personal foul. 5th team foul.
Shooting 2.
First free throw is good, and that puts them up by 5. And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 6-point ball game.
Making no mistakes and putting some extra nails in the coffin right here. That pretty much did.
It's in!
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The visiting club takes the win on the road. This was a hard-fought, well-earned victory for them, Greg. They really had to work for this win.
That's a good point. I mean, weaker teams might have buckled at the end with the crowd amped up, everyone in the building kind of rooting against you, but they stood tall and pulled it out.
Well said. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. Along with Greg Anthony, Richard Jefferson, and Allie LaForce, this is Kevin Harlan. Thank you so much for watching tonight's presentation. Now it's time for our player of the game.
At the point, standing 6'5".
And if you're a fan of strong post play, you're in for a treat tonight.
Boy, B.A., you remember when the conversation was, you don't need centers anymore? Guess what? We're back at it. Two of the best at the 5 spot in this one.
Now the starting group for the visitors. Hits the trifecta.
Pick works well there, but the defense left a lot to be desired.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
Oh, deflected. Nails the 16-footer.
And hitting from the mid-range here and early. I mean, really gives the defense just another thing to worry about.
They're basically saying you're going to have to guard us at every point on the floor tonight if you're going to have any chance.
Defensively, you have to stay connected to him on the perimeter.
And just about a minute into this first quarter. Six on the shot clock. From deep. Oh, he missed it. Making him 1 for 2 now.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
With the drive. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Ooh, hard work creating the second chance opportunity.
Inside. And they cash it in right away with a quick shot.
You know, outstanding start. You've made 3 of your first 4.
Gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Fires the 3. And that one makes him 2 for 2. He's in his rhythm.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially. Boy, that is tough defense. Exactly how you want to play him.
Home team foul. Number 14. First personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Perez. In his last outing, 8 points for him. Clock at 6. Offline from the top of the key. Gone 3 of 5 here in the opening quarter. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
And setting the tempo with an assertive move. Like, where was the defense on that play?
To me, that's a complete lack of communication on that side of the ball. These guys need to be talking to each other.
Hits it from the high post. Give him 8 points now.
He is now 3 for 4 to start this game. Clearly, the confidence is already building.
The 3. It doesn't go for him. Gone 4 of 6 in the first quarter. 2 points. That one goes.
Well, listen, I like the bucket, but defensively, you've got to be better.
Nice dish, and the layup goes down.
And they may have talked about shot selection coming into this.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players.
And this is a matchup they expect to win. Certainly, last year they were the stronger ball club.
Go to the 2K leaderboard. These teams are getting it done in their transition offense.
They've been playing at a fast pace, which plays to their strengths.
And we're just over 3.5 minutes into this first quarter. Lets it fly from 18. Controls the rebound and the putback.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity.
Pure from three-point range. He has 7. Gone 2 of 2 at the perimeter. The 3. Nails the baby hook.
Making the most of it.
To the left side wing. With the tip. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Well, not sure who was responsible for the blockout, but this guy got in there and dug out his points.
And both teams already firing on all cylinders.
Yeah, this is already a high-scoring game, but we knew that was a possibility coming into this one.
And the go-ahead bucket, no good. Got 8 out of 12 shots to fall. Not going to go that time. Gotten 7 of their first 12 shots to go. Top of the key. That shot missing.
Boy, not his best quarter. He's trying to break through.
Nope, that one misses. Now 3 for 5.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide-open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
Yep, it finally drops after rolling around the rim.
Oh, how about the dime? You love that unselfishness.
There's the block. To the middle. Soft touch off the glass.
Another bucket. This guy just keeping his foot on the gas pedal.
Shooting 53%, setting the tone right from the opening tip. Lets the 3 fly, and after missing his first 3 shots, he drains it. 1 for 4.
Yeah, put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Boy, the tide is running one way and then shifts back in the other direction. I've lost count of how many lead changes we've had here tonight.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach taking this moment to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan. Gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Shot is up and counted. Now 5 for 7.
This guy has been in attack mode this quarter. The defense might want to intercede here.
And he's headed to the line for 2. He gets the whistle there.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
As we hit the home stretch of the regular season, Grant, what's the focus for teams outside of the playoff picture?
You know, B.A., I think it's about staying competitive and building a foundation for next season. As a team, you need to use the time you have to consistently improve.
Good on the second one. There's a minute 34 left in the first.
I love how they've attacked the boards here in the first quarter.
To the inside. It's intercepted. And he lobs it up. Tipped. And here comes the break. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
Transition basketball, the most reliable way to generate easy looks.
The very definition of quality transition offense. If it can end at the cup, it's exactly where you want it.
Shot clock at 5. Takes a 3. The shot, no good. Gone 3 of 4 on threes here in this first quarter. 27 seconds left in the first quarter. And he can't get that one. It could go. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. They're up by 2, and the second quarter is on its way when we return. Good action already in this one, but a fairly even matchup after this first quarter of play. And what do you guys think about the visitors here in this one?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And that's how they controlled the first quarter. I thought they were the much more physical team.
Let's go with a 3. The shot off that time.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
That one's good for 2. 7 points in the game.
And an excellent job distributing the ball tonight. You can really see his feel for the game.
And that's been his role pretty much from the opening tip. Get the ball to guys where they can score it.
Here's the break. With the teardrop. And he lays it in.
They're beginning to take control now, and this could be a crucial point in the game.
Well, working hard, building out a small lead, but you can't afford any kind of letdown here.
And he buries that one. Back rim and in.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
Well, the best players, to me, deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Pulls up. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it.
And taking a look at this first half, they've just shown better shot selection.
And I think, obviously, we see the execution and the willingness to make the next pass so important.
He can't get it to go. Gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. Quarter 2 and about 2 minutes in. There's a screen. Shot from the top of the key. Good. He hits the jumper.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. gone just 1 of 3 to begin the second quarter. All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Thank you. So are dynasties a thing of the past? Well, Commissioner Adam Silver said, I'm fine with dynasties and I'm fine with new teams emerging every year. What the fans want to see is great competition. As long as teams are emerging through great management, let the results happen however they play out. Back over to you.
Now you just want a fair fight. All right, Allie, thank you. And that goes out of bounds. And they'll keep possession. And since the All-Star break concluded, here's a view of which teams are leading the league in second chance points.
This team knows how to get it done on the offensive glass. And ever since the break, they've been putting in work and collecting a nice pile of second chance buckets.
He buries it from 3.
Well, listen, he may not be lights out, but if you give him that good a look, he's going to hurt you.
Three-pointer doesn't go, and he's 0 for 1 from the floor.
He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
The shot's good. 5 points in the game.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
And in the second quarter, a little under 3.5 minutes played already. And down it goes. 2 points.
Number 9.
Gone 3 for 7 here in the second quarter. For 3. Offensive rebound. And they pick up 2.
This is how you make an impact on the offensive glass. Bring that intensity.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He's going to gather the troops and talk it over. The visitors with the ball. They've led by as many as 11.
And they got to the line at a good clip, but couldn't cash in, and it ruined their chances.
One of the things that you know when you miss free throws is you're giving the team opposite you all the momentum. You're failing to capitalize on their mistakes.
20 feet out, and he nails the jumper.
Boy, he's been lights out. You want to talk about an efficient offensive game. Wow.
That three's off the mark. Gone 1 for 3 from downtown here in the second. Fires for 3. And in 7 attempts, he's drained 3.
That's a pretty bounce pass. Nice.
Gotten 6 of 10 shots to drop in the second. Nice work. Here's the pick. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. And Grant, when talking about certain players, we hear expressions like, he does the little things, or he does the dirty work. What does all that mean exactly?
You know, it's about what doesn't show up in the box score. Setting good screens, winning those 50-50 balls, hustling back on defense. Often, it's just as important as putting up those points.
So critical that your big men be able to shoot free throws at a high rate.
Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. Got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Fires the 3, and it won't go. His first miss. He's 2 of 3 now. Gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. No good. That would have tied it.
I'll tell you, his teammates are going to start to freeze this guy out if he keeps taking threes like this.
First personal foul, second team foul.
From outside the arc.
Yeah, their three-point percentage has dropped a bit here in the second half. They need to think maybe about getting into the paint for easy buckets.
And that one drops for them.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
It's a close one here in San Francisco. And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. 1:51 left in the second. They set the screen. Five on the clock. Gotten 7 shots out of 14 attempts in the second quarter. 4-3. That one's good. He's now 8 for 13. Neither side willing to relent.
And that's led to 8 lead changes and a bunch of drama already.
Jacks up at 3. Buries it from 3. 11 points in the game.
Yeah, first quarter, he's dropped 2 threes. Now he has another to his credit.
Lets it go from deep. That one is off.
The battle of the boards has been something to watch.
Missed inside.
You'd rather see him dunk that. Impose your will if you can.
Out to the right wing. Just 5 to shoot. Doesn't go that time. Gone 5 of 10 from beyond the three-point line in this game. Going inside. Hey, now 5 for 8. Shooting a pretty good percentage right now.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
And the 3 off target. And the first half comes to an end. We've got a close game going here. They lead by 3. And don't go away. After the break, we'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3.
Their work on the glass has been superb tonight. Chasing down every miss there, Ernie. That's their mindset.
Yeah, you can tell it was a focal point of their game plan coming in, and they've made good on that. Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view. And that's a wrap on.
And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. Launches it, knocks down the triple. He's got 16.
And for so many teams in the NBA, establishing the three-point shot is goal number 1 on offense. He's definitely doing his part tonight.
No doubt it's a growing trend, Greg, and he is highly accurate tonight.
It's blocked, and they recover it. Another shot. That one doesn't drop.
That's not a bad shot, but this isn't really his shot.
To the middle. And the ball ends up out of bounds. And they'll keep possession.
He had the right idea, just couldn't come up with the swipe.
Yeah, the anticipation was there. The hustle was there. Very close to picking that one.
Nice shot from the wing. 20 points for him.
Boy, that's a bang-bang play on the inbounds pass. I like those quick hitters.
To the wing, right side. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. No good on the triple.
Struggling to get into their groove here, just 1 for 4.
for the tie. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here.
Timeout, home team.
The first one falls. And it's tied up with that one.
This guy is such a professional, right? Goes about his business in a highly consistent way.
Lets it go from 11. Just 4 to shoot. Second chance shot. The bank shot, no good. This is why you want ball movement and player movement.
And that's made it hard for the defense to key in on any one individual.
And that goes out of bounds. They'll keep possession. On defense, the visiting team. So they take the lead.
You love the start to the second half. 3 for 4. Can they keep it going?
And he can't stop the drought. Another miss.
Listen, that's a good shot for him. He just couldn't connect.
The 3-ball. Ooh, give him his 5th make of the game in 10 attempts.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
No luck on that one.
It's obvious they're becoming frustrated. Nothing seems to be going their way.
It's just been one of those games, and they need to find a way to turn it around before it gets completely away from them.
I love the energy here in the third. Trying to take control now of this contest.
You know, possessions like that will help them feel good going into that final quarter.
And so Mike Brown decides to call a timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. All right, now we have a moment. Here are the most efficient teams from range over the past month.
Yeah, boy, they've been hot from 3 this past month. That's what happens when you have good shooters who get into a good rhythm.
Releases. Can't nail the jumper.
It's been an ugly quarter for him. Trying to shoot his way out of it. Might be time to work on the playmaking skills.
Beyond the arc. Drains the triple. 18 points for him.
He's hit a pair of threes each half, making a significant impact.
Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, so what's the difference between the diehard fans and the casuals? Well, Kevin Durant said some fans get programmed to just think about free agency and drama, and they only care about the finals and players' legacies. But he's hoping the fans lock in on the game itself, not just the storylines. Back to you, Brian.
It's a good point. Okay, Allie, thanks a lot. To win the cold spell. He can't get that one to fall.
Well, that's the opportunity they're looking for, just not the result, obviously.
True on the 14-footer.
Throughout the second half, they've achieved excellent efficiency on the offensive end.
Gone 1 of 4 here in the third from range. 3-pointer. No good on the shot.
This has not been his best quarter.
And you know what? They keep calling his number, and they're simply trying to get him out of this funk.
They grab their own miss. They set the pick. Nails it from beyond the arc. 21 points in the game.
That's his 5th triple of the night. 2 in the first half, 3 in this one. Huge production.
Takes the 3. Gets the 3-ball to go.
Boy, picking up where he left off. His second from distance this half, 5 overall.
And they waste no time getting those 3 points back.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Uncovered. Count the basket.
He's scoring the rock at will, but he needs more help from his teammates.
Got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. A moment to rest and confer on the game plan. Grant, you're involved with helping the NBA grow the game globally. How important are those initiatives?
You know, BA, it's very important to watch how the game has grown over the last 30 years that I've been connected with the NBA. Is quite staggering, but there's more work to be done. So every initiative, every appearance, every camp, every game is so vitally important as we continue to spread the game of basketball all over the world.
Puts the move on. It's good. Give him 8 points now.
That's how you want every possession to end, with a high probability of success.
They set the pick. From 13, yes, it's good.
I love his approach and attitude right now, doing everything he can to keep his team in it.
From about 19, no luck on that one. Gone 2 of 6 from downtown here in the second half. It's scooped up. Goes up again, and he lays it up and in.
Boy, as strong as he's been, they're going to need him to continue shouldering the load to try to break through.
From 11 feet away, the shot that time not on target.
Most nights this shot would have been his, but the defender gave him just enough trouble.
It's stolen. In transition, here they come. Hook loose. There's 57 seconds left in the third quarter. Basket's good.
They've toned down their three-point attack in the second half, looking to protect the lead with higher percentage shots.
There's a screen. Six to shoot. And it's all from three-point range. Got it going from the perimeter in the third. 4 for 4 so far. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. From the arc. Sinks the tray. 27 points for him.
They are unconscious from outside. And so far, the defense has had no answer.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
From deep. Sinks it. What range from downtown? He's got 12.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Well, that three-point shot just gives you so much room to operate on the offensive end.
And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Up by 15. And we'll have the start of the fourth quarter for you as soon as we get back from this short break. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just a selfless decision from your two-guard, showing his ability to get his teammates good looks.
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Here's the three. Knocks down the long J.
And when it comes to the three, they've been really dialed in here in the second half.
And he lays it up and in.
His playmaking is something to watch. Threading that pass right in there.
They get it back. Second chance effort. And it's good on the lay-in.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
To the paint. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Perez has gotten 4 this quarter.
Knew exactly where his teammate would be. That's a product of good chemistry.
There's a screen. Can't get it to go. Shooting about 47%. A nice number. No good with the elbow jumper. Gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. Here's the floater, and he takes it up and lays it in.
The floater is a tougher shot than it looks, but boy, he makes it look effortless.
B.A., the one-hand dunk just looks so fluid.
Yeah, absolutely. Even smooth when he's powering it home like that. Right wing. Shoots. A good-looking shot from the wing.
Imagine how much bigger this lead might be if he were a little more selfish.
Puts up a 3. It doesn't go for him. Gotten 4 shots out of 6 attempts to drop so far in the fourth. Will not go. Misses off the front iron. Gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. From downtown. That shot, no good. They've got a commanding lead.
It just seems like everything is going their way.
From outside the arc. Second shot opportunity, and he sinks the layup.
And this is exactly what he's capable of. He finds different ways to make an impact, this time on the offensive glass.
How about the hustle on display there? That kind of effort will earn respect from everyone.
Got 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Well, some lament the death of the mid-range jumper in today's game. Grant, you got any fixes?
Well, some have suggested cutting out the corner threes. If the three-point line was only like above the break, teams would probably need to rely more on that mid-range.
Fires the 3. The shot no good. One side is dominated tonight.
Yeah, they've done a fantastic job of imposing their pace and style of play.
Boy, the halftime break, I don't know what they gave him to drink back there, but he is pouring it on right now.
And miss after miss right now.
Yeah, just hasn't been able to find his rhythm offensively, and that's having a ripple effect.
The shot comes out. Shooting 33%. This hasn't been their quarter. And he gets it to go.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
The 3. The shot won't fall. Shooting around 44%. Not bad. Nails it from 3.
For a guy who's known for his perimeter shooting, that is a great look.
Jacks up a 3. And there's 2. Work on the glass, paying off that time.
And the defense has no one to blame but themselves. I mean, they just let him get right to the rim.
To me, this has simply stated been a complete lack of defensive attention and focus all night long.
Let's take a moment to check out our player of the game.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
And you know, this home arena really appreciates this guy. And it's clear that he takes pride in playing his best in front of them. Gone just 1 of 6 from downtown in this final quarter. Deflected! And the officials now calling the shooting foul. He got a lot of ball on that blocked shot, but also got the body. So some free throws coming up right now. Something the league has worked towards, seeing small market teams competing at a high level, Grant.
Yeah, this league isn't just for the big cities. Smart drafting and team development can make any organization elite.
Take a break.
And of course, that's the beauty of it all.
Shots.
First one falls for him. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Gone 7 for 15 in the fourth. Just 5 on the clock. The shot from 20 feet out, and the basket good. A bank shot that time. That's 29 for him.
Absolutely ruthless. He's not about to start showing mercy now.
Well, when it's closing time, he's trying to lock the door. He's been going all night.
Over to the wing. Misses the three.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
Sinks it from distance.
Have to show more effort defensively. Everyone knows he can do that from deep.
Well, to me, that's just inexcusable. You start to wonder how much they really want this basketball game.
And he gets the bucket.
Gotta fight harder to get over those screens.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Shooting at 45% of the game so far. Plenty of space. Good.
Doing what he can to help shrink the deficit, but it has to be a team effort.
.51 seconds left to play in the fourth. And he lobs it up to the rim. No good that time.
And the idea was good, but the execution severely lacking.
Just a missed connection, and it happens. I'm sure they will go back to it if given the opportunity.
Using the glass to lay it in. And so they get the victory here at home. They didn't have too many problems tonight.
They didn't. Just a tremendous team effort. Once they had that big lead, they were not going to let the visitors back into the game.
And that'll do it, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson thanking you for tuning in. And now our player of the game.